Now, the Federal Reserve started a two-day meeting today. There is an interest rate cut that will be announced tomorrow. That's the expectation, at least, tomorrow afternoon. President Trump has certainly been pushing Chairman Jerome Powell to do that, to cut rates, and it finally looks like it most likely happen. It would be a surprise if it doesn't. Doug Flynn back with us today. He's very fresh after taking some time off. Good to see you, Doug, co-founder of Flynn Zito Capital Management. It would be a shock, I think, if he didn't cut rates now. Boy, imagine the president overseas. He would, I don't know what he would do. He would be very, he's King Charles, do you believe this? He didn't, too late.
He might fly back if that happens,
right,
actually.
Yeah. So what is, here's the question for you. Yeah. What does an interest rate cut like this and like a cycle, we think, that's starting where we'll get a few cuts in a row mean for for me and you, for regular people?
Sure. So the immediate impact is going to be on sort of variable rate loans and even like car loans and things, credit cards, that kind of thing. Rates will drop. And if you do get that cut tomorrow, which we fully anticipate, and then another one in October and another one in December, a quarter of a point each time, you should see that go down. Now, mortgage rates are a little funny. It has an indirect impact on it. The market itself it has already pushed down the yield on the 10-year Treasury by more than a quarter of a point in the anticipation of this. So you're not going to see a big drop in mortgage rates because a lot of that has already happened in the last couple of weeks. But as it continues, it will further push down those mortgage rates. So you'll see that, and that's a big plus, and I think that's why he's been pushing so hard to get these rates cut. But at the end of the day, the labor demand sort of softened just enough, and inflation never really got too hot, so that gives them the ability to start the lowering that we're going to see over the next probably couple of months.
Yeah, there's some drama, of course, associated with this, political drama, in that Lisa Cook, who the president tried to fire from the board, and Stephen Myron, who he's put in place, one of his economic advisors on the board, will both be in the room, which is kind of interesting. Myron having been confirmed, and the court's ruling against Trump on the Cook firing, so they'll both be there. Any thoughts on this whole idea of whether the Fed's still an independent body, whether it will continue to be? Are someone who invests money and tells other people how to invest money, is that a worry at all right now? How do you see it?
I don't think anything's changed. I think for the longest time we were led to believe that it's independent, and we want to believe that it is. And based on all that's gone on, I don't know how independent it really is because of each president being able to appoint people, and so it kind of begins to morph a little bit towards one way or the other. Trump's trying to put it into hyper gear and make it morph immediately. It takes time to kind of, as people come off, appoint new people. So I think overall they want to be objective, but I think like anything else, they have their own biases that they come with. So overall, that's why it works so well, is because the makeup of it, the dozen people and the rotating benefit that they have really is where the independents come from. I don't know that every single one of them is necessarily independent, but I don't know that it needs to be to maintain the independence of the institution. And that's the key, I think, here, is to keep that going in that way.
All right, we'll watch for that rate cut tomorrow. Again, boy, if it doesn't come in, look out below from over in England. Thank you, Doug.
Exactly.
Doug Flynn, back with us today.